How's it going, guys? Escalante here for Design Your Lifestyle Online, and I want to talk about 10 things needed to build an online business. I was listening to Stephen James. He brought up 15 important points on the same topic, and I want to personally bring 10 of those and give you my insight on them. So let's get started. When building an online business, you must have a long-term goal. This long-term goal hoping that the business will run without you. As simple as these steps are, they are very, very necessary. From very simple things, we'll start with number 1. We'll get to a little bit more intermediate and advanced once we get to number 10. Now, there are many other things needed to build a successful online business, but these first 10, these 10 that we'll mention and that we'll have some great insights on are very, very important and necessary before you start your first online business. All right, so number 1, computer. Okay, I know it's very simple, but a computer is needed. Now, you can run your business with your phone, maybe a smaller device like an iPad or a Kindle, but you will be very, very limited. Now, don't worry, you don't have to spend thousands of dollars on a new computer, but you do have to start somewhere. However, the important thing is to scale up to eventually have the best of the best equipment, the best computer, the best microphones, everything. Alongside a great computer comes great Wi-Fi. Make sure that you can actually download and upload videos or content, being able to email everybody else, but make sure that you have a computer and a great Wi-Fi. Going on that note, number 2 is an email account. Now, regardless if you have an online business or not, I can't tell you how many people I know that don't even have an email account. I'm telling you this of experience. You need an email account. I personally have several email accounts. I have a personal account and one for each of my businesses. So I recommend Gmail. Honestly, I've used a lot of different other services, but Gmail tends to work the best for me. So it only takes a couple minutes to set up. It's very important to have an email account. So get one. Okay, so we got a computer and an email account. Now you need a credit card and a bank account as well. With an online business, you're gonna be making purchases. You're gonna be paying online. Especially as an online business, most, if not all, our expenses are gonna be online, and it's very important to have one way to be able to purchase those things online. And having a bank account with a credit card is the easiest and most necessary thing that you need when you are starting your online business. Now, as much as we do have expenses, you also need some type of way to receive that money, a bank wire from whatever type of business, whether it's affiliate marketing, SEO, if you have some type of business where you're selling, reselling, it's important to have a way to receive those funds in your bank account. Number 4 is education. Look, there's been a lot of people that have already done what you want to do, and you can go get that research, whether it's a book, whether it's an online course. You gotta invest in training. Investing in quality training will scale up your business successfully. Regardless what type of training that you want, so whether it's growing your social media, building your list, doing something successfully, you gotta go to the best of the best. Purchase a training that's actually gonna help you in effect. Regardless what type of training that you want, if you're trying to grow your social media, building your list, whatever type of training that you're trying to get, make sure you purchase from the best of the best. Remember, if you want to scale up your business in the most efficient way possible, you got to educate yourself. And the only way you can educate yourself is by getting those trainings that somebody's already done for you, okay? Educate yourself. Number 5 is money. Now, very similar to credit cards. With money, you need to get those simple expenses, whether it's a domain for your website, whether it's education for yourself, a book, those type of resources. You need to spend money. Your business is gonna have to spend money in order to make money. Now, this could include your own personal money that you go work on your job and you invest that in your business, or you can do OPM, which is other people's money, other banks' money. I've personally done that and it's been working really, really well. So if you don't have money, make sure to be resourceful. Find other people's money or work that second job, but make sure you have some type of income, some type of budget that you can spend on a daily, weekly, monthly basis. Number 6, guys, is time. As much as money is important, you do have to have sufficient time. And if you don't have time, you need to make time for your business. It doesn't have to be 8 hours a day. I know a lot of people that do it as a part-time, and eventually it becomes their full-time, but make sure that you are putting at least 30 minutes or an hour on a daily basis if you want this to work out. As much as time is important, money will almost be a shortcut to that process. When purchasing something, if you don't have the money, you're gonna have to spend a lot more time receiving those funds so you can actually purchase. But time is important as well as money. Make sure you put at least some type of minutes on a daily basis. Number 7 is some type of way of keeping track of all your expenses and your assets. How will you know if your business is growing if you're not keeping track of how much money is coming in and how much money is going out? Make sure that you're keeping track. Now, personally, I don't use a specific software. I use 2 things. I use an Excel and or Excel on Word, and I also use a journal. In my journal, I write down everything that is being spent on a daily, weekly, monthly basis up to a couple months back, and I make sure that I track every little thing, even if it's just a drive or even something that's $5. I make sure that I know where every single dollar is going, and putting it on Excel the day after helps out, especially for your taxes at the end of the year or the beginning of the year. It's good to be prepared and having those things ready so that when you have somebody else do your taxes or you do your own taxes, you are prepared. Okay, so make sure that you're keeping track of all your expenses and all your assets coming in. Number 8 that's needed for an online business is Skype. Okay, if you don't have a Skype, you can't communicate with others visually. Okay, now I know there is also Zoom, there's Google Chat or Google Meets. Those are very important as well, but I think Skype has been and will continue being the number 1 resource. And this could be for hiring other people. This could be for talking to a marketer. This could be for making a video with somebody else. Make sure that you have Skype so you can actually communicate with these people, because a lot of us are in different sides of the country, in different states if you're in the United States. And it's very, very difficult to meet with somebody in person. So being able to have Skype, I can't tell you how many people I know that don't have Skype, and before they got to make up an account and do it, and they realize what they've been missing. So make sure you get a Skype, and if you can, there's also Zoom and Google Meets. Number 9 is building a website. So having a website and social media. Now, I know there's a whole lot of social media right now: Snapchat, Instagram, YouTube. Now, my personal favorite and what everybody's on, you gotta have at least a Facebook account. I think I can't tell you how important it is to have a Facebook account. Alongside social media, you got to make sure you have a website, especially if you want to start building a brand. I know a lot of people that don't necessarily have a website and they've been successful, but if you really want to build a brand and you want your business to scale up more for the long term, which is what you should be thinking, you got to not only have social media, specifically Facebook, but you got to have a website. Now, this is where money comes in. Having a website for a year is only a couple bucks a month. It's not actually for the whole year. It's not much money. So make sure that you have a website and social media. And finally, number 10 is a combination of 2 things, which is a landing page or an opt-in page, as well as an email marketing service provider. There are various amounts of different services that provide a gateway to have an opt-in page. Now, when you have this opt-in page, you're giving someone something for free in return for their email. That could be a lesson, that could be a book, that can be a certain information, some of value in return for their email. When you start receiving these emails, that's when you start building a list. And I can't tell you how important it is to build a list, okay? You always hear the money's in the list, the money's in the list. In reality, the money's in the value of the list. What I'm trying to say with that is, when you're building this list, this is where the email marketing service provider comes in hand. That list is put into an account where personally I use Aweber, but there's also SendLane, GetResponse. There's other different type of services. I think Aweber's been in the service for longer and I trust it much more. Nothing against the other ones, but it's just personally what I've been using in the time that I've been a digital marketer and having my online business. What it is you can have these emails that are already pre-written. So when somebody opt-ins in your page, they start receiving these emails on a daily basis. You give a lot of value, and maybe in return, they become a customer. They become a buyer of yours. In addition to this email list that you are responding almost on a daily basis, you can send broadcasts, specific emails. If you're going to have some type of chat, if you're going to have a group conversation, or you're just trying to send a specific email to your list, you can do that with these email service providers. Very, very important. All right, guys, thanks for watching. I will have a list of all the 10 things needed to start an online business below. Make sure you click the other links for other videos similar to this. And if you found any value in this video, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and click the notification so you can start receiving more videos like this. In addition to that, and my first link below is my #1 way of earning a full-time income online. If you are interested in building an online business, specifically affiliate marketing, I definitely recommend checking that first link below. Guys, thanks for watching. Once again, we'll see you guys in the next video. Goodbye.